Students, how are you all? Hope all of you are well at home for some more days as we have to fight with coronavirus and we have to make ourselves safe from coronavirus. So I know that all of you are feeling bored at home. You are not able to go and meet your friends. You are not able to go and play in the garden, in the playground. I know that you are now being feeling bored at home. But as you know that we have a restriction to live in home only. We have a limitation to live in home only as we all have to fight with coronavirus, and that could be only be done if we are following social distancing. Yes, we are following social distancing. But there was a very good quote which I found somewhere. So I thought I should share with you all. It is that your limitations, you can see on the slide also, your limitations, it's only your imagination. So whatever limitations we are getting, whatever limitations we are having, it's only our imagination that we are having limitations, that our honorable Prime Minister has asked us to live in home only. At home also we have so much things to do what we were not able to do. We are having now lot of time to share with our parents. We are there to talk to our parents. We are there to help our parents. And the most important thing which you all have to do is to listen your parents, respect your parents, because your parents are the one who are your well-wishers, who will think about your good health, about all the good things in the life for you. So this is a message from my side. Please respect your parents and spend lot of time with your parents as you are getting now. Okay, by this note, I would just like to start now our social science class. As you all know that we have already completed our chapter number 2. Today we will start with chapter number 3. We will start social science chapter number 3. So before starting that, I would like to ask something from you. Yes, are you seeing on the screen? What is this? Tell me, what is this? It's showing sunny day. This lady is showing you cloudy day. Then she is also showing you rainy day. Then she is showing windy day when there is so much air in the weather. So what is this? What do you call all this? Sunny day, cloudy day, clear day. What is all this? Yes, anyone can give me the answer. I know that some of you know this because you have already studied this in 4th class. So what is this? Cloudy day, when this lady is telling about cloudy day, sunny day, rainy day. What does she wants to tell you? What is all this? This is, yes, I know, this is a weather. I know you know, all of you know, this all is called weather. She wanted to tell you about the weather. Now, tell me, what is a weather? Do all of you know what is a weather? I know you all have would be knowing because this you have studied in 4th class. But we will do a recap. So, a weather is the conditions of a place. Weather is a condition of a place for a short period of time. So, if in a day, whether it is a condition of a place for a short period of time. Suppose today there is a rainy day and the whole day there will not be a rainy day. So when the rain will be finished, then maybe cloud, maybe sun will be there. So again there will be sunny days. So weather changes very frequently. Weather condition changes with a short period of time. In a day, in an hour, the weather condition can change. So weather is the condition of a place for short period of time. what it is? It is for short period of time, maybe for an hour, maybe for 2 hours, maybe for a day. So it can be, but there is a condition which it remains for a short period of time. Now tell me one more question. What if the weather condition will remain same for very long period of time? As we have earlier discussed about whether that weather is a condition of a place for short period of time. But what will happen if the weather condition will remain same for long period of time? Suppose for so many days, so many years, rain, every day rain is there. Suppose for so many years, so many months, there is hot climate. Every day the sun is very hot. What is that called? Suppose there is every time you will feel cold weather, every time in for 2, 3, 4 months or 10 months or years to years, there is a cold weather only. What will you call all this? Yes, can anyone answer me? What will that be called? Yes, I know some of you know the answer. So because this also we have studied in 4th class, but this is just a recall. So if the weather condition will remain same for very long period of time, what is that called? That is called, what is this called? When there is, if there is hot climate like in deserts, every time there is hot. If you go towards mountain area, every time you will feel cold area there, cold places are there, cold weather is there. So what is that condition? Every time the hot weather is there, every time the cold weather is there, what is this called? So this is called climate. What it is called? It is called climate. So if the weather conditions are there for long period of time, that is called climate of that place. That is why if we go in desert area and the climate of desert is hot, every day you will feel hot there. If we go in the hilly areas, hilly places, mountain places, every day you will feel cold climate there. And that is why the weather condition which are there for long period of time, that are called climate. So by this only, today I will introduce the chapter 3 of social science. What is the name of the chapter now, guess? Guess what is the chapter name? Yes, the chapter name is climate. So we will today start with our chapter 3 of social science, climate. We will discuss about climate. Okay, let's start now. As we have already discussed, climate, the weather conditions prevailing in any area in general or over a long period of time. So, what is climate? The weather condition. It is a weather condition prevailing in area in general or over a long period of time. So for a long period of time, if the weather condition, whether it is hot, whether it is cold, whether it is humid, okay, so it remains same for a long period of time, that condition, that is called a climate of that place. Now, what is weather? Weather can change within a few minutes or hours. So as I have told you, weather can change within a few minutes or hour. Within a minute, within an hour, the weather can be changed. Right now it is raining. After raining, you can see the sky is clear and the sun is there. So after that, at night you can feel cold weather. The nights are cool. So weather changes very frequently. Within a minute, within an hour, the weather can change. But climate takes very long time to change. So if the climate of any place is there, then it will not change very frequently. If the cold climate is there of that place, it will remain same. If the climate has to be changed, it takes lots of years. It takes long time to change the climate of any place. Now, what is the difference between climate and weather? Now, from the definition also, you would be able to differentiate between the climate and weather. Let's recall again. Typical weather over a long period of time is called climate. Like there will be hot climate, we can say cold climate, we have wet climate, we have dry climate. Weather, what is weather? Weather over a short period of time. So if the conditions are for a short period of time, then it is called weather. Like wind is there, cloudiness is there in a day. In pressure, there is high pressure, there is low temperature, high temperature in the day. In an hour, you will feel very hot. After some time, you will feel cold. So temperature decreases. And precipitation. Precipitation means rainfall. So it happens. It can change time to time. Now, we will just do a differentiation. We will differentiate weather and climate. We will understand weather and climate more clearly by differentiating it. Difference between weather and climate. What is the difference between weather and climate? Weather is the condition of atmosphere for short period of time. So what is weather? Weather is a condition of atmosphere for short period of time. While climate is the weather condition of a place over long period of time. So weather is a climate is a weather condition which remains for long period of time. Weather tells us how hot, cold, sunny, humid, windy a day is. While we have different climate in different parts of the world. We have hot climate in India. We have humid climate somewhere in other different country of the world. So there are different climate in different part of the world. Different countries we have different types of climate. The climate of a place affects the plants. So the climate of any place will affect the plants, the animals, as well as the people. So the climate, what are the three things on which the climate affects? The climate affects the plants, animals, as well as the people. Their food habits, their clothing. So if the climate is cold, the people will wear the winter clothes. They will wear warm clothes. If the climate is hot of the place, the people will wear cotton clothes. They will like to eat cold things if the climate is hot of that place. If the climate is cold of any place, of any country, so the people would like to eat hot things like tea, coffee. They would like to have hot things to make their body warm. They will eat all those things which will make their body warm. They will wear all those clothes which will make their body warm if the climate is cold of that place. So the weather changes from day to day and hour to hour, while climate does not change day to day and even hour to hour. So these are some differences between weather and climate. Now we will discuss that why the climate changes. What are the factors which influence the climate to change? What are there what factors, what determinants are there which influences the climate of any place? So we will discuss about that. The factors that affect the climate of a place. The first factor is latitude. Second is altitude. Third, winds. Fourth, distance from the sea. Fifth, humidity. And sixth, ocean currents. So one by one we will discuss about these. What is latitude? What is altitude? What are winds? How winds are affecting the climate of a place? How distance from the sea will affect the climate of a place? How is humidity affecting the climate of a place? And how ocean currents are affecting the climate of a place. How these all factors are influencing the climate of a place. So first we will study about latitude. Now as we have discussed in chapter 2, latitudes, globes. So what is latitude? Remember, what is latitude? Yes. So the latitude is the distance of a place from the equator. What is latitude? The distance of a place from the equator is called latitude. So here in this figure you can see the earth is there, and earth is being divided into two equal parts with the help of equator. You can see the dotted line. This is the equator. We have already discussed in chapter 2. And this equator, if we are moving towards north, there are all the horizontal lines you are seeing. These are the horizontal lines which you are seeing, which are there, which are running from east to west. These are the latitudes, and these latitudes are the distance of a place from the equator, and these are called latitudes. Okay, so what is latitude? The distance of a place from the equator is called latitude. Now we will discuss that how latitude is influencing the climate of any place, how it is affecting the climate, how it is deciding that the climate is of that place is hot or cold. Let's study. The place near the equator are hotter than the place far from the equator. So the places which are near to the equator are hotter than the places which are far from the equator. How? Do you know the reason why? Yes, anyone? Tell me, do you know why it happens that the places which are near to the equator are very hot and the places which are far from the equator, they are less hot? Why it happens? No? Okay, let's discuss now. See, you are seeing this figure. In this figure, you are seeing where is equator? Equator is in the middle of the earth. And these are the sun rays. The yellow color on the left hand side you are seeing, the rays are coming. This is the sun, and the sun is, the sun's rays are coming on the earth. So when the sun rays are coming on the earth, the sun rays directly fall on the equator. The sun rays directly fall on the equator. So it shows, this figure shows that the sun rays are falling vertically over the equator, or you can say these are falling directly on the equator. This is sun rays and this is earth. So this sun rays are directly falling on the equator, and they are spread over a small area. So they are only spread over small area because they are directly falling on the earth where equator is there. So when they are spreading over a small area, the place which is near to the equator is very hot. Extremely hot climate is there. In the polar region, the sun rays are slanting. So if you go towards the Arctic circle and towards the Antarctic circle, if you move far from the equator, towards the north or towards the south, you will see the sun rays are slanting. They are not coming directly, they are somehow slanting. This is sun, so they are slanting. They are not vertically, they are not directly going. They are slanting. They are going slanting. So that is, and they are falling on a large area. So they are not spread, they are spreading on large area. That's why the sun's heat is very less over these parts of earth. And as earlier, in the earlier condition, when the sun rays were directly falling on the earth, all those places were having hot climate because the sun rays were directly falling and the sun rays were spreading on a small area. But if we go far away from the equator, the sun rays are falling in a slanting way. They are falling on a slanting way, and they also fall on large area, which makes the area less hotter than the places which are nearby the equator. So now hence places near the equator receives more heat and are hotter. Now you understood how it happens, how the sun rays are affecting the climate of the earth, the latitude, how the distance from the equator is, affecting the places. The places which are near to the equator are hotter. They are having extreme hot climate. and the places which are far away from the equator are less hotter. They are having cold climate or warm climate. Now, factors influencing climate of a place: latitude, distance from the equator. The farther away from the equator, the colder the climate becomes. You can see with the help of this diagram figure. This is Earth, and the Earth is being divided into five parallel lines. Five parallel important latitudes are there: equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Antarctic, and Arctic Circle. These are the important parallels. Have you remembered or not? In chapter 2 we have discussed. So according to that, when the sun rays are falling, the climate is there is cold climate on Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. There is warm climate in Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, and very hot in the middle, in the equator. So now we have a homework for you today, students. Yes, and what is the homework today? Today you have to read more and gain more. You have to read one paragraph and you have to gain knowledge from that paragraph. And what is that? These are the read and gain activity. You have to read this slide and then you have to gain the knowledge from this slide. Okay, students. So today what we have discussed? We have discussed about climate. What is